There's really no mistaking this one. And I say that, and I know for a fact that this is inspired by an earlier fragrance made by the same perfumer, but when I smell this, I imagine myself sort of sinking into something, as if, imagine sinking into the most amazing oil and resin and that sort of almost, oil paint, sort of just sinking into it. It's resinous and leathery and deeply touched by patchouli. But the patchouli smells aged and rounded. It expresses its leathery facet, but also its chocolatey facet. And yet, all around this, you have this wonderful scene of movement and vibration, and I can hear people talking in the background. I can smell the earth and the sand and the desert and all these sort of things. It's just this beautiful picture that is achieved through smell. So this is the most amazing Accord du Désert by Tower Perfumes. Oh, goody. And I love the name of this perfume. Accord du Désert means the heart, or heart of the desert. And that's in light of the previous work, L'air du désert marocain, the air of the Moroccan desert. And this is important because it's the same picture of the desert, but we've zoomed in on this painting, and so you can see the detail up close, and you can see the oil paint and the brush strokes and all the detail. It's the soul of the desert, more than just the heart. And what distinguishes this is, of course, its concentration, which is now an Extrait de Parfum, as opposed to a Eau de Toilette Intense in L'air du Désert. And it's just resin. It's the same combination of dry cedar, coriander seed, ambergris, cumin, labdanum, orange blossom, just everything's there still, but I can just see it all from close up, and this patchouli note, which is sort of more prominent here, just sort of leaks out and saturates everything, covering it in a glossy veneer. I was so lucky to be probably one of the first people ever to smell this when it first came out, and today I'm still staggered by what it does to me and on this blotter. So incredible work. This is a question as to the perfumer's style, Andy Tower. And Andy Tower is a very measured perfumer, I feel, and that's the sense I get from his work. And he has a sense of playfulness, but again, he keeps the playfulness within confines. For Andy, play is always for itself. It is always its own function, its own purpose, its own goal. So I would say that Andy embraces playfulness. This perfume embraces playfulness, but always within the idea that that's what it's doing. So within confines, for sure. Cats are they can be very loyal creatures. For some reason, I'm thinking of a Sphinx cat. So it's a Sphinx cat we're going with here. This has resonance and fullness, playing, in the sort of bass guitar, plugged into an amp, very clean sound, very little distortion, just clean sound. Morocco has been a theme for perfumers and art for Yves Saint Laurent, Serge Lutens, Andy Tower, all in the same breath. So I'm doing this because I'm imagining a precious wooden box, deeply ornate, lined in velvet, and inside it's a piece of cedar wood, and the smell, it's an old piece of cedar wood or oud wood or something like that. And there's the smell that's impregnated the entire box. So it's the smell that's precious more than the object itself. It's got to be a sort of deep gold, copper, gold. It's a metallic colour in the realm of browns and yellows, for sure. It's a goodie. It's a real goodie, this one. It lasts. It's an Extrait, but it will wear close. That's the nature of these perfumes. Longevity, I'd give an 8. Close wearing. Initially, it'll burst and boom, as always, but it'll come into the wearer quite well. I want to say a 7. we can't put a price on art, although many have. This is an experience. This is pushing the realm of the possible in perfumery, and it's the manifestation of someone's creativity. I mean, it's a 10. It's got to be a 10. L'air de désert, Accord de désert have touched thousands of people. Me being one of those. Sure, it has masculine coded elements, the amber, the woods, but truly it's for lovers of perfume. So masculine toned and masculine coded, but completely genderless.